Adelaide, you have been waiting, haven't you? Am I challenging her to a battle of wits and hoping that she just gives up? Adelaide looks in surprise at my firm voice and our eyes meet. You've been waiting in spite of everything, hoping for a chance to present itself to you, hoping that things weren't over yet. I'm sorry, Adelaide, I wasn't able to protect you from your fate. I'm really You're apologising? Okay, let's just... because you threw off a cliff and then didn't cut her head off or something. Let's say you're apologising for that. But this time I'm not backing down. I won't fail my promise this time. That's why I can't go easy on you. She stares at me in disbelief as I speak. Her attacks halted. I put my sword down toward the ground, once again using it as support as I lean in against it with my hands. She's still shivering, fighting with the powers that threaten to tear her apart from the inside. So go ahead, don't hold back, give it your all. Alright, so it's not a battle of wits, I'm trying to insert from inside. That sounds horrible. You're still so naive, aren't you? The trembling tension in the air around us slowly changes. I can feel it calm down and instead grow in intensity around Adelaide. Alright, I won't hold back. I'll let it all out on you, so you better be prepared. I tighten my grip on the sword. The energy collected around Adelaide gives off a surprisingly suppressive force that only increases in strength every second. The woman before me smiles. It's a sad but gentle smile that I remember seeing once before, in a time that feels so distant and unreal now. I'll go all out, so you better not fail me this time, Lena. I won't. She nods in satisfaction and moves one hand up to the old symbol hanging around her neck, even though the symbol itself has obviously long died in these circumstances. Touching it brings a look of peace on her face, and she spreads out her arms. Are you ready? I'll have you pay for it all this time. I can't wait. I only just managed to mutter those words under my breath before it breaks loose. The shock is incredible. A flash of light erupts like a bolt of thunder just struck down in front of my very eyes, and the very essence of accumulated force before me shoots forward like a crushing wave. I can't see Adelaide anymore in all this. It's all right after all. I'm not fighting for just myself. A strong wind... strong winds... Some strong winds hit me as the wall of aggressive energy is blocked and warded off in front of me. The strong wind parts as it collides with my invisible shield. Small lights appear between the two struggling waves, drawing an intricate pattern of leaves and petals. You know what this is? It feels like Dragon Ball Z, where they're just drawing out a fight for far longer than they ever should be. My body feels light, as if I'm floating, and at the same time I feel solid enough that nothing can move me away from this place. Behind me is what is important. I will never let anything pass here. The colliding point between the two waves of energy flare up once again, enveloping me in light. So the rookie had some tricks up her sleeve after all. I told you not to underestimate me. Even as a rookie, I'm still a Templar. That's true. She smiles and looks away. Somehow I know without a trace of doubt that this is the real Adelaide, without any mask or any taint. I guess you really managed to keep your promise to that girl this time. Thank you. Did she just... Did she just... leave? The biggest danger to her was herself. The less we think about that, the better, quite honestly. Like, if we don't think about that, the better it will become. Like, let's just go back to the town and say it was an epic battle, behead Eren and all will be fine. The world falls strangely silent. Only a slight breeze is left from the noisy gale that filled this place only moments earlier. All strength leaves my body and I finally fall to my knees. Ugh, I'll be falling asleep in this place again. I can't focus, so I have no idea what my surroundings look like now. My body feels empty, as if something was sucked dry within it. Lena! I feel someone's hands on my shoulders. Oh my, this must look bad. I grimace as the pain on my back returns full force. It's okay. I try to reassure Eren, but I'm not sure how well it's working. Terribly, I'd imagine. My voice sounds weaker than I'd like. We have to get you back. Oh no, Lena. Is she crying? Silly girl, don't stab me when I'm not looking. The stupidity of that sentence almost made my heart stop. Jesus Christ. But at least it seems like she is safe. That's good. The ground trembles beneath me and I can hear the thundering sound of something collapsing in the distance. Or is it close by? I can't really tell. My sight grows dim. I think I'm I can smell flowers. Fuck, we're not dead. And this is a gladiator kind of ending, and suddenly I'm there. The promised land! After spending so much time in the dead and empty atmosphere of the mountains, this faint aroma suddenly makes a huge impression of me. Fuck. Oh, well, we can all dream. I open my eyes and find myself staring at a ceiling. Ugh, my head hurts. The scent of flowers is coming from a vase on the table next to the bed. Yes, it's vase, not vase. Oh, you're awake. Yes. Why is that people's always first question? Oh, you're awake. You're back. Ask me how I'm doing. It's more practical. Mary approaches me with a gentle smile as usual, as if everything is like it always is, and nothing out of the ordinary happened. Because she's a cock. That was quite a turn you took there. Yeah, you've been sleeping for a whole day since they brought you back. I try to get up, but the pain shooting through my shoulder stops me, and I drop back on the pillow with a sigh. That's why it's easy to ask, how are you feeling? That's why what nurses ask first. Then I notice one of Mary's trademark cups of tea are on the bed table as well. Just a moment, I'll go get Erin, then maybe she will calm down a bit. I had to get really angry and chase her out of here, or she would have never have left to go get some rest herself. Mary makes it sound like Erin is really the one to be concerned about, so I try to imagine an angry Mary throwing Erin out of the room, but the sight in my mind isn't anything I can take seriously. She calmly leaves through the door, and I look around while waiting. This is an unfamiliar room. They probably brought me to one of the rooms in the inn. Oh, Lena! Hey. How are you? I can't really explain how I am without wanting to shove your head into the nearest wall and then throw you out of the window. Other than that, yeah, I'm fine, thanks. In pain. Sorry about that. She scratches her cheek apologetically and sits in the chair next to the bed. Well, it wasn't really your fault. Still, what you did back there was pretty amazing. I guess that is the true strength of a Templar, huh? I'm so happy I got to see it. That was not the true strength of a Templar. She gave all she got, and then for some reason just appeared to dissipate. Just, her cells just died one by one. It's like, anyway, I'm off. I'm probably going to vanish, if I'm honest. Bye! I hold up my hand and stare at it while she's talking. I try and open and close it for once or twice, focusing on it like I usually do when training, but nothing. Well, I guess it's not surprising, yes. Well done. Erin keeps talking in a happy tone, although she looks nervous. Everyone was really shocked when they found us. They had no idea what had happened. You just stayed there. It's good that they showed up, though, or I would have had some trouble trying to drag you back there. Simon was so upset that... How did I get up? How did I get up? I must have been in so much pain. How? Like, someone stabbed my shoulder blade. There's no blood there. There's no wound. There's nothing. I'm just sitting there going, oh. Thank you, Erin, for really making that job just that little bit harder. I'm alright, Erin. It all worked out, so you don't have to feel guilty about what happened. You can relax now. The village is safe. No thanks to you! Oh, so it's really over now. Yes, it's really over now, until you do something really fucking stupid. Sorry, I'm just off to Helen to a bakery. I'm just gonna bring a map and tell them my coordinates. Yes, you and Mary and everyone else can stay here. You don't have to run anymore. Yeah. She looks like a cow. You did well. Erin doesn't answer, but I can feel her embrace carefully tighten around me as well. But you'll go away now, won't you? No, I won't. No, you won't. Oh, boy, I have to disagree with that. Huh? I release her and lean back in the bed. I'm sure that by now they don't expect me to return anyway, and I'm your knight. Alright, hang on. Let's just see how long this game goes on for. Hang on. I'll spare you all, is the quick answer. It goes on for about 10 minutes. We tell Simon, I, in the name of the light, am staying here forever. And he's like, oh, right, kind of what I expected, if I'm honest. No kissing with Erin. We just kind of stood there and we were like, all right, love, You're right? You're right? And then there was another festival and we got to dance. Oh, how cute. I bet I wore a dress as well. I must admit, I skimmed through it somewhat. So, thoughts on this game. I normally don't do this because I'm over-enamoured by an ending. But, unfortunately, I wasn't. As mentioned a good 3 parts ago now, I didn't really like any of the characters, which is a big problem. If I could go back, I would go and do something with Gavin. As cocky as he was amusing. And there's a very fine line between stupid and amusing. He kind of just on the line. I couldn't help but think the reasoning with... And do tell me if you think I'm wrong, but... I'll disregard you. But do tell me if you think I'm wrong, but I couldn't help think, but Erin was just the biggest twat I'd ever met. Just putting ourselves in that danger constantly. Well, let's say it was one decision, but I didn't particularly like her before she went and did that kind of stupid ass kind of thing, but she then went and did that, whatever. My name's ChrisTenarium. Erin's path is not the best one, I hasten to add that. Other paths are better. If you play through this again, you can do Erin. Am I going to? Probably, but off screen. The link is in the description is to buy the game, if you'd like. If you've got this far and you're not subscribed, by all means, do try and feel free and hit the subscribe button. There's a lovely red button under this video. My name is ChrisTenarium. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.